Read Margaret.
Well, no, it was a really interesting experience because having the book and having all this insight into who Joanna Rackoff is such a gift, and it's also was pretty tremendous because I think a lot of times when you're playing a real person, there's certain expectations to sound like the person, look like the person, and this was kind of the greatest because I had all this information. But most people, you know, she's famous within the literary world, but not necessarily the way she looks or sounds. And so it's just like not too much pressure in that regard. But then I also had a lot of material on how she was thinking and feeling, and so that was pretty exciting for me.
I'd like to add something about Margaret's contribution. Is that she read the third or fifth draft, I don't remember, and I gave you the book, she read the book, and then we had this long discussion, and that was a turning point in my writing, because I had insight into what moved her in the book as a woman, as a young woman, that I had missed or left out, because you have to leave so much stuff out when you adapt the book. And I cut a character, the character of the father. I brought back the ex-boyfriend, which was the right decision when you look at the movie today. And so I owe a lot to you. And in rewriting the script, it gave me a clear direction once you read the book and we spoke about it.
That's it. And I'd just like to add that we had a very small ensemble. And I would say every actor playing every character was so wonderful, and unlike
Where's Chanel?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the character of Joanna is always in our very close-knit group from the moment she arrives, and between Yannick and Brian, the four of us are like this, you know, team that protects Salinger and everything else, you know, along with it. And it was just such a beautiful cast. Everyone was so good, and it's a very intimate film. And I think that you really feel like you're part of that tiny group in that very outdated agency. And I feel that was really a privilege for me. And I want to say how wonderful. Thank you.